Hi there, my name is Nan, and today I want to talk about teamwork and what it entails in games like Dota. When it comes to teamwork, I just think it's like one of the most powerful things in the universe. Like, no joke. I am amazed how people cannot figure this out in a team game, no less. You have all these lone wolves running around, they're breaking away from the pack, they're trying to do their own thing. It's like, hey, if you just try to work with everyone else, this will probably be a lot easier. I'm not trying to make you look stupid, but look, we're supposed to be, a group of 5 people, and especially when you solo queue and you're working with 4 random strangers, it's just like herding cats. One could argue it's probably impossible to do it consistently. So when it does happen, it's like, oh geez, it's like the stars all lined up perfectly, and everything's coming together. And so you can imagine, especially at even at like the pro levels of Dota, where these are people who that's their job. They're playing Dota all day, every day with with their teammates, and so to establish that type of team chemistry it must be exhausting. And then to expect that even just a fraction of that chemistry in a random game of strangers, it's probably not going to happen most of the time. I just wish more people would try to develop a better sense of what it means to be part of a team. It's like, look, we're queuing up. We're all trying to play this random game of Dota, and I hope that you can figure out. Look, we have to put aside our differences. It doesn't matter who we are in real life. It doesn't matter if you're a doctor, a student. At the end of the day, if you queue up for this game of Dota, I expect you to try to do something. Otherwise, what's the point? What's the point of you being there? So if you want to be uncooperative, if you want to be just really brazen and just unpleasant to be with others, and if you want to isolate yourself from everyone else, why play a game that requires so much collective effort to get anything accomplished? I say this all the time. I wish more games of Dota, especially in Dota, I wish more games were just filled with teammates who tried to work together. Keep in mind, that's a very big distinction. I don't necessarily want people who are quote unquote good per se. That's a different matter altogether. Obviously, if people are skilled, you could argue, well, if they're skilled, then really it should just even out. But if I had to choose the extreme, I would rather have a bunch of cooperative allies most of the time than just skilled allies, because skilled allies can still be detrimental to your team. If they're not pulling together, if they're not playing the same game of tug of war with you, then everyone's gonna fall down. Everyone's gonna lose. But if you have a team of people who just want to work together, that's some of my best games over the years of playing MOBA just in general. When I have a team of people who just want to work together, and win or lose, if we're just doing our best and just seeing if we can just put everything we got into just becoming a single entity, becoming a single source of teamwork, of pure teamwork, that's what's fun for me. That's what I enjoy. And it's unfortunate that solo queue games in particular they're just people. You got a bunch of people who are just not on the same page. They're just doing their own thing, and it's just evident that those are the games that bring the most frustration, because you have a bunch of people who they're trying to develop some sense of cooperation, some sense of unity, but that unity is so important. I wish solo queue people would just put aside that idea that I'm gonna go in and be a lone wolf, and I'm just gonna somehow be a lone wolf among this pack. It's like, look, we need to work together. I don't want to see people do things on their own. I don't want to see people just willingly, everyone else is going right and that person goes left. They just want to deviate for the sake of deviating, when the optimal thing from a tactical standpoint is just you need to work together. You need to be a single embodiment of teamwork. But that's probably asking for a lot. Anyway, thanks for listening.